Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aquarius September 10, 2022. The moon spends the day in your sector of pleasure, romance, and creative expression, spotlighting your need for leisure. Even so, the moon meets Saturn in this area of your solar chart, and being productive is also important to you. Adding some structure to your leisure time can be useful. A block or delay is possible, but it's also likely that you gravitate to practical activities, finding it soothing and satisfying to do so. Making plans and finding workable solutions to problems can be enjoyable. Self-honesty is helpful today, especially if you feel some stirrings of discontent. Our mighty moon is growing brighter by the minute today. In fact, she is so very close to fullness. Today, as she whispers sweet lyrics and poems from your solar fifth house of true love and romance, you'll be feeling in your feelings about where you stand in your personal life. Having a heart-to-heart with the one who you adore could come much easier today if you take the lead and focus on how you can both grow closer. You or they may be feeling the need for a little bit more adventure, spontaneity, and freedom. Hear them out and speak from the soul. Inspiration may strike at a moment's notice. Sudden revisions to your passion projects or ongoing ideas may come up as the moon in Aquarius conjunct Saturn retrograde in Aquarius. However, making these structural changes may take more effort, resources, or even money than you expect since the moon in Aquarius squares Uranus retrograde in Taurus. Striking while the iron is hot might not be doable, but you should at least keep in mind what you need to check off on your to-do list to bring your inspiration to life through your work. The last few days have given both sides of the financial fence a boost, with the two lunar nodes both getting outside support at the same time. It was a friendly aspect between the south node on the income front that is about to get an additional boost as the moon not only returns to your work sector but begins the lead up to tomorrow's full moon. Family and friends feel especially drawn to you and are paying you a great deal of attention. If you've been intending to renew old friendships or resolve a dispute, but didn't know how to go about it, now is the best time to cast aside your misgivings and go ahead. You will be welcomed and forgiven, and glad that you took the first step. Aware of being able to get plenty of attention from admirers. Wherever you are, the looks you catch from others now and then are obvious and direct. Opportunities for romance are available, but don't overdo it. Be selective, for despite the many chances for romance, disappointment still causes heartache. Today's planetary configuration could make you feel a sense of loneliness, as you realize that there are imbalances in the world that you alone cannot change. You may experience a sense of isolation when considering certain health issues. Try to share your thoughts and ideas with supportive friends and family. This planetary energy is telling you to share what is in your heart and mind with those you trust. The vibrations of the day are going to tend to destabilize you. You are going to have to go with the flow even if the going is a little rough. However, you should think about your behavior with your family and friends. Try not to beat them over the head with your convictions. Take time to listen and weigh the pros and cons of a situation and stop acting on impulse. There may be a slowdown in your professional life. Our eyes in the sky. By the time the alarm goes off, the moon connects with Saturn, allowing you to find comfort in your daily routine. Your time management skills should be on point. You're likely to feel very grounded and centered, so be sure to appreciate your surroundings as you enjoy a nice cup of coffee or pastry at breakfast. Engaging with the material world today can help you connect with your gratitude, so take the time to enjoy all the sights, smells, and sounds you encounter. You're in a phase of redefinition now. People may have gotten used to you playing a certain type of role in their lives, which hasn't been the best for your financial life. No matter. You're more beautiful and magnetic, and there's lots of luck in your house of communication. You may find that the more you're seen and heard, the more you can get your financial needs met. The moon in air sign Aquarius also piques our curiosity and puts us in a chatty mood. This energy becomes more potent as an aspect forms between the moon and Uranus, making it the perfect time to get your flirt on. This energy is perfect for making yourself look good through the art of conversation, and your charm will be off the charts. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Everyone is hungry for attention and social connection now. In the pre-dawn hours, the Aquarius moon squares off with Uranus in Taurus, stimulating anxiety. At this time, we desire freedom. Restrictive situations will be deemed a threat to our safety, causing us to respond as if we were under attack. While this is more a perception than a reality, believing ourselves to be the outsider or rebel can create a self-fulfilling prophecy. Our lack of patience can alienate friends or relatives. Reactive outbursts may cause opportunities to be revoked or denied. Instead, seek activities that provide a safe outlet for shifts in mood and attitude. Working with technology may be one way to use the tension of this transit productively to experiment and facilitate innovation. Though your mind is on both travel and learning at this time, furthering your education may be the better bet. Certification classes can bring more cash flow and establish you as a force in your particular industry. Meanwhile, you're urged to focus more on how you can expand your client base. Sales of goods and services depend on it. Around dawn, the moon aligns with Saturn in Aquarius, creating precisely the type of limiting situations that we were hoping to sidestep during the Moon-Uranus square. We are caught between the push-pull of freedom and restriction, compelled to act out, but exercising our better judgment to rein ourselves in. It is as if we are in suspended animation, precariously balanced between competing impulses. The moon begins its void following this aspect's perfection, lasting the entire day. Be ready to navigate frustrations, but understand that this cosmic test can be passed through self-restraint.